Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and I was given $500,000 for simply playing GTA in the month of April, so if this thing goes up on 420, then you should probably take advantage of that. Anyway, so it was 419, 420 was the next day, and I decided, I own a casino penthouse, I'm gonna go chill on the roof. So I walk up to some people, I offer them a token of friendship, I'm like, yeah, I got no cigarettes, but hey, weed's pretty great, right? And you'll never believe what they say next. They say they're trying to outlaw weed. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck this video is, but yeah, so I knock this man over, he somehow dies, but I decide, since I'm an American, I can exercise my American right to own a gun, so I decide, the best thing to do is recreate this funny thing that I've seen recently. It's this game called Doom Eternal where you shoot anything that moves, and I decided, hey, this video game has really inspired me to go out and do something with my life. So, actually, as you can see, video games completely do not cause violence. I'm joking, by the way, I don't think I need to stress this whole video's fucked, but so the police were chasing me, I needed somewhere to escape to, but where? I was like, maybe foreclosures has somewhere cheap, and I'm like, if I'm gonna go somewhere, it's gotta be somewhere near to my office. So I decided to buy a Biker Club house for, well, what number is that? 295 or 365,000, but we're there. I didn't buy any of the pointless stuff, I'm literally there to, we've seen the title of the video, do God's work. But, yeah, I bought it, I didn't customize it at all. Bonus is it's actually in the back of a shop, so stocking up in that bar, which I'm never going to use, is never going to be easier. And if I ever run out of cigarettes, I can just run on the corner and get some. That's a temporary thing, though. Anyway, so, obviously I'm trying to, go and escape. This whole scene is way longer than it needs to be. But, I'm trying to escape, I'm not saying that I committed crimes against humanity, and that, yeah, I started blasting anything that moved. But I did. So I call it my scramjet because, hey, if I can't shoot it, I'm going to blow it up with heat-seeking missiles. So I wait for my scramjet to spawn, and somehow miraculously, when I jump off the roof of the casino, I'm either A, not shot out with my parachute, B, don't have a parachute, or C, face-palm into the ground. Instead, I actually make it to my car, the police don't see me for the most part, and I think I'm home free, I can become a biker, an outlaw for the rest of my days, and everything's gonna be fine. Only that didn't happen, obviously this jar, yes of course, it can jump and boost, so I jump and boost. Only a mod is in the session, and conveniently at this moment he kicks me out of my car, making me fall to my death. Yeah, so I woke up, I'm not even sure where, but eventually I made it to my thing after the mod crashed everyone in the session's game. Not sure how that's still allowed to be in the game. Rockstar has billions of dollars to throw at the game. This has been in the game for months. But this guy's somehow managed to break and enter into my clubhouse, casino clubhouse, because everything is to do with the casino in the game nowadays. As you can see, I'm very interested in all the random crap he wants to sell me. But, I'm here for a main reason, and that reason is to sit down on the laptop now. Funny fact, when I named my motorcycle club, I didn't. So, yeah, I'm called Motorcycle Club, like there are other 50% of the motorcycle clubs in the game, which, oh, quite honestly, I'm fine with, because I don't see myself ever coming back here, it just gives me more of a reason. But I bought the cheapest weed farm, I smashed my scramjet into a bush, and we were ready to become Los Santos' favourite, okay? For too long has there not been enough weed in Los Santos, but I was going to change that. Not because the weed farm was 50% off, and in a nice location, and it looks super nice when you get purple lights, or the fact that they're paying double money for me to sell it to the city this week, but no, I was doing this out of principle, totally. Not because I was trying to hide away from the cops, I needed another safe house to hide, because apparently the bartender reports you if you're on the run from the police. Like, what the hell? You work for me, you don't even leave the building. Why? So anyway, I was still on the run from the cops, and obviously, I thought the main appropriate source of action was to buy a weed farm, because that is the definition of laying low, as I'm sure you'll notice. Well, yeah, obviously I decided that this was going to take some time, and I decided around now that I was going to make a big decision, and make all the audio for this clip unusable, because I was watching Mr. Boss for the Win's fake, maybe not fake DLC videos, because I'm that thirsty for content in this game. But yeah, I also decided that I was going to fill this up to the full. So obviously I had to set the thing up. I mean, what did you expect? People are going to magically teleport in here? No, this isn't the bunker. Get out of town. Well, as you can see, after a failed attempt to get into my car, I was ready. I was going to get a van, and I was going to drive the van back. I know, classic GTA mission formula, but I know some of you may be absolutely terrified by the prospects and absolute power that I exude by doing this very simple mission. Like, get this, I arrive at the van, I get in the van is unlocked, I start the engine, and then I drive the van the whole distance back to my weed farm. But yet the van is not actually empty, which I'm surprised with, because they literally gave me all the stuff for free. But hey, it gives me a full bar of supplies to work with, so I'm completely fine with that. You know, now I was ready to begin my business, only, like I said, this is a Bikers DLC. I think I make my opinions on this DLC very clear. It's good for 1 week a year. You may wonder, well, what week of the year is that? And it's this week, where they give out double money on weed. Weed sales. That is the only time it's viable, unless they make other bank of business double money. For the rest of the year, I'm quite happy to let LJT kinda spam call me. Because honestly, I'd much rather put up with his crap than put up with the sell missions. So, anyway, I have arrived. The bunker, the not bunker should I call it, yeah. The not bunker farm has we got some supplies, and you may wonder, nice, are you going to start making money? No, because apparently, okay, real people that are going to work in the weed farm don't teleport in. Like, seriously, I've just bought this for half off, but the least you couldn't do is give me staff that immediately arrive. Seriously, I'm going to have having words with my HR department, which, if you're wondering, this is a weed farm, how the hell do you have a HR department? By HR department, I was thinly veiling the fact that I was going to threaten them to death if they didn't. But in order to threaten people, I needed more staff, so I decided to buy the staff upgrade, obviously. You know what they say, terror makes them work faster. But apparently this upgrade cost me enough money so I couldn't upgrade my equipment now. I have to say the fans in this building look pretty nice. You know what look even nicer? The fans in the building with my guys. Now, obviously, I was not going to give up on my aesthetic looking thing, so I did rob the casino, and equipment upgrade it was. And I just want to say, the people I robbed that casino with, I severely hope your hard drive gets corrupted by the same Windows update that corrupted mine. Now, talking about that, there's one little clip from that was saved. The whole 18 minutes is there, but I decided if I was going to actually be serious and sell the whole thing, I needed to bring in a guy I knew was his way around GTA, and just look at the clip.
Oh, just gun him down. Oh.
Like, it's pistol or fists, and fists always win. I've got to run straight towards them down this corridor. Like, they don't see me coming.
When that guy was beating me the fuck up, like, he was actually using a pistol, he's like, no, we have to counter them with the same bullshit.
Okay, the other one's trying to get that high ground Anakin.
He's actually shooting me though, God.
Come on,
Dude,
punch! God, the other one's... Oh, alright, we've taken one down. The monsoon has arrived. No, I'm not sure what I meant by the monsoon has arrived, but you know what has arrived? A full weed farm. Yes, less than 24 hours later, me and the same person from that scene who you've seen in the other videos, Michael, had full weed farms. We were ready to do Los Santos a favour, so we started on the mission. I just want to say, for those of you wondering where that clip's from, it was from an unreleased episode where I sold my bunker on a double money week, and that's hence why I have a scramjet. But anyway, we got the stupid air cell mission. Luckily the audio in this one isn't fine because I wasn't watching ASMR Imperial Stormtrooper Officer Summons You, but...
He did, and I'm going down.
Next time, try not to.
Hey Wyatt, look to your left.
Hi, how are you?
Behold as I clear Mount Chiliad.
I can't move.
Reverse.
I'm stuck on a rock.
Oh my
To the
God.
left.
Can you come give me a nudge? Me?
Yeah, I need to know. Oh, I need to get higher.
Oh!
It went kablooey.
Wyatt may have been laughing, but I wasn't. While Santos was in desperate need of a weed. You're having a weed crisis, one would say. So I decided to run away from him like a little bitch because he had a heavy sniper and he plays CSGO, and I was not putting up with that for the life of me. And eventually, I made it to the top of Mount Chiliad because running down there was a death trap. They were having a 1v1 Fortnite Ninja Tfue style, which I was personally not having. So I decided, you know, I'm going to exit in a fashionable style. Only I decided to tell them that I was parachuting down. And yeah, you know how I mentioned that they had heavy snipers? Yeah, so yeah, I made it decently down the mountain. Surprisingly, I wasn't exactly camouflaging in, and I was a pretty big target, so, you know, I survived a while. That's all that matters. Now, obviously you can see we're taking this very seriously. Wyatt had just crashed the plane with about 100,000 worth of weed in, possibly more, probably more. Again, he got to one whole drop-off. We were up at Mount Chiliad from the city, and he somehow dropped a one thing off. Now, I'm not one to judge, but Los Santos was about to crash about as hard as I do here. No, what a parachute.
Oh, I see you.
Fuck your parachute.
Oh, you just went like fucking...
So anyway, after this, me and Wyatt went and grabbed the train that would lead, hopefully, to my weed farm. Now, he did end up going AFK, so I did zap him off the train. Yeah, that part had corrupted audio, but we were here, we were in the business. I was feeling slightly scared about the fact that Wyatt was most likely going to lose 4/15ths of my weed products as well. But, you know, there was no one else online, okay? I kinda had to go with what I was given. So, how do we do? Well, like I said, this was my first motorcycle club sale in a while. I avoid this like the plagues, but Los Santos needed a hero, so me and the 2 other guys that were with me decided that we were going to roll out into Los Santos in a... It was supposed to look cinematic, okay? And, you know, I tried, okay? You could always give me credit there. And, yeah, I have to say, you know, me riding off into the sunset like the hero I am with, you know, fuck tons of weed, you know, it feels very emotional. Not even 8 minutes later, I had finished delivering my own set of weed. Obviously, everyone else was slower than me, because why wouldn't they be? But, you know, I decided, okay, I'm gonna be like 500,000 richer. I'm gonna have $1 million. What is one thing that I should do? And obviously, the first thing that came to mind was start a Ponzi scheme. Now, where do you go to get people to invest in Ponzi schemes? The strip club. So I stole this van, which was conveniently lying around for me, you know, and it's the waypoint for the strip club. Now, obviously, I stroll on in. Surprisingly enough, I walk over to someone, I start making my advances, if you will, and she denies me. She full on says, you have insufficient GTA dollars. Like, okay, there's not much more of a fourth wall break than that now. Did I decide to withdraw some money magically from my phone? No, that would be too easy, you know. If they don't want to listen to a self-proclaimed TikTok millionaire, then they were not going to listen to me ever again. I think you can see where this is going. Well, once again, this game, Doom Eternal, I don't think it's having that much of an influence on me, you know. I've only killed God knows how many people in this video already, but like a responsible person, I did stock up on ammo first, because once again, it's my right as a virtual in-game American. And yeah, I think you know exactly where this is going. I have to say, it is a pretty good weapon, especially if you're using it on NPCs, not if someone else is using it on you, but I have to say it's definitely blew off a decent amount of steam after, you know, being shot out the sky with a heavy sniper, but I think that means to wrap things up, you know. I boarded the bus heading off to where this next stop the series is going, hopefully. And yeah, you know, it's very emotional. I tried using cinematic vehicle camera, but as you can see, it didn't end too well half the time. I'm knocking down literally any street light and car within my natural vicinity, but it doesn't matter. So, if you enjoyed this very rushed episode, probably going to be the most rushed episode of this yet, then be sure to leave a like, possibly subscribe, turn notifications, leave a comment down below. All this helps tremendously, and check out my other stuff if you do, please. I'm going to be double uploading today, which is going to be super nice. But yeah, so with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik. Peace out.